you know, and you
That
know,
seems
you
to
have
be
to be
the,
very.
that seems to be the, everybody says that, myself included, who's, been in music for some time. Why do you believe, right, that it is so difficult when, for us to even get a record or a CD on the streets? I know, okay, money comes into it,
Yes.
but they have so many producers, don't they?
Yes.
Right? And all that. I mean, why do you think it is so difficult, for us in particular reggae musicians to get our music to the streets?
Well, as you say, producers, I tell you, I can't see one producer so far, all my years in music, I can't see one producer yet. We have a lot of producers.
Ah, I love that. That's good. That's good. The rhyming. Tell us a bit more, because our viewers, I'm sure, would like to know, because many think that this glorious world of reggae music, you just think of a song and then you write it and then you record it and you make a hit, and it's so fantastic. But I can tell you, viewers, it's a lot more than that. Siddy, tell us about these producers that you say are producers. Explain yourself.
Well, you have a producer who really takes time out, film artists, and see what is going on,
That's
who
right.
do all the important things which is necessary to make the artist
Feel comfortable and perform the best.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you and again, that's a producer job.
That's
but you
right.
have the producer. No, when he's a man who just go around and he's just thinking about the quick bucks,
Just himself alone.
and himself alone,
Skanking.
And yes.
Not looking at the long-term future of the artist.
No.
Is that more common in reggae music?
Oh yes. We have a lot of that in
It's
reggae
just hand to
music.
mouth quick.
Yes.
So as a result of that, the whole music has suffered.
Yes. The whole music is suffering, man.
Siddy, tell us now, in your opinion, because reggae music, as we know, is a fantastic art form.
Yes.
That can be played in you can play opera reggae, any kind of reggae. You can even play Beethoven's Fifth Overture in reggae. Right? It's been done. So, why do you think then that the enthusiasm for reggae music, and I've been saying this for a number of weeks on this program, speaking to a number of artists, why do you think the enthusiasm for reggae music seems to be not as it was?
Well, basically, I'm not really sure, but one definite point, as I can say, is producers. We don't have any producers. We need someone who to control the thing properly. We don't have no one, because reggae music, no one control reggae music.
You mean for there to be like an infrastructure?
Yeah,
You have like a certain type of music. If you make certain type of music, right, you won't be able to get it. In other words, we're talking about those derogatory lyrics.
Yes.
Those artists that seem to dwell on writing filthy lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
So we need some kind of a controlling body. So when they come with those kind of lyrics, they won't even get a look in.
Exactly.
I absolutely agree, because I think that's one of the reasons why so many people have been put off, by this beautiful, because after all, this reggae music is the one thing that has taught us.
Yes.
In particular, us indigenous Africans and Caribbeans, it's taught us our history. The few artists like Bob Marley, and not few, many artists like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer.
Yes.
It was Bunny Wailer who said, no matter where you come from, once you black, you're a what? African.
Peter Tosh really said that.
Peter Tosh, right. But all of these artists have used the reggae as a way of telling us about our history.
Yes.
And yet it seems as if our people, many of our people, don't even know nothing about where we have come from.
I tell you. But I don't know, because right now, as we say, we need producers, people who to put the thing out and make people can achieve and live off our them work
and organize
properly.
So you said something that nobody controls reggae music. It's like a free for all.
No, it's pure hustlers.
Because it seems to me that the people who
just hustling.
People like yourself who deserve, you are a professional musician, right? And you deserve, every man deserves to be able to earn his daily bread.
Yes.
Given the number of years you've put in.
Yes.
And so forth. And yet, it's difficult. You hustle a gig here, you hustle a gig there. There's no organization.
No.
Wow.
It's every man for themselves now in this reggae business.
But anyway, let's see how we can, do something to change. Let's hear some of you're working on an album now, aren't you, Siddy?
Yeah, we're working on an album now, coming out sometime in August,
Good.
Hopefully, and that should be magical,
Absolutely. Give us you're going to give us a track from the album so we can hear, what's the title track?
Well, the album have a title track at the moment, because we just halfway through the
Oh, so
album.
you're reaching that point.
Yes.
You haven't selected
So,
the title track.
you know.
But anyway, what you're going to sing for us this morning, if not something from the album, what about you had made some previous albums, hadn't you?
Yes.
And then sing us something from, what's the first album you made, Siddy?
We made an album called Cheer Up, which is the first one.
Yeah.
You know.
And how did that do? How was that received?
Yeah, well, that got on well abroad, you know.
Yes.
They got on very nice.
We're going to come
abroad,
to you, because I understand you're quite a big man in a country where they have some absolutely beautiful scenery. And I understand you're massive. Because, you know, discussing earlier, you were saying that you actually played for 70,500 people.
Yes, well, yes.
That's big.
Yes.
So don't you go away. I mean, we're still here, but I'm sure you're quite. Your appetite is whetted as to where I'm talking about. So Siddy, let's hear what you're going to sing for us first thing. What's the song that you're going to sing called?
Yeah, well, we're going to sing a song for you from my Never Let Me Down album called
Okay.
She Give Me Love, you know.
Okay, that's a good title. Let's hear you, man.
She give me love, oh Lord, she give me love. She give me love that God sent from above. The first time I met this lady, I think I was going crazy, because I could not imagine myself with a girl like you.
Yeah.
But after I get to know you, you give me a chance to hold you. I whisper in your ear and I told you that this love that I had in my heart for me and you. Oh girl, only you. She give me love. Oh Lord, she give me love.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm hearing some tones there from a very, very well-known singer. And dare I say Gregory Isaac, am I hearing correctly?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
right.
Right,
so is that your main influence? Is he your main influence?
Yeah, Gregory Isaac.
No, he was a Gregory Isaac, I mean, a massive singer years ago. I mean, you know, Night Nurse and all those. He's still there.
Yes,
I mean, he's still singing, but he's been on the scene for decades.
Yes.
And, you know, he's a prolific singer.
Yes.
So he's your main influence, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever played on the same gig as him?
Yeah, we're playing the same.
Well, that must have been really good in the playing on the same bill as a person that you really kind of seen as as inspiration.
It was all good, you know.
Of course.
It was all good, you know.
So what's Gregory the man like? It is cool. They call him the cool ruler.
Yeah, the cool ruler, you know. So Gregory.
Gregory's hard, man. Big up here, Gregory, if you watch this program. Yeah, so tell us now. Couldn't wait to get to this point. Your international career, because okay, you've had a few hits in this country.
Yes.
Right, and you know people are beginning still to learn to know about Siddy Ranks. You know, the man with that good, clean, you know, loving voice, inspirational voice. But you're also quite big abroad, aren't you, Siddy?
Yes.
You tell us which country.
Yes, around.
Yeah, tell us which country in the main where you're really you're known far better than you are here in the UK.
Oh yes. Well, we can speak generally about Africa. We can speak generally about Brazil, you know, which we just come back from Brazil last week.
Wow.
We do one of the biggest show.
Brazil.
You know,
We've heard some wonderful stories about that place, that the sceneritas there. Oh, mamma mia. And of course, I mean, if we have a real man, then of course we want to meet some real ladies, of course. So, how long have you been going to Brazil now?
Yeah, we've been to Brazil a few times, you know. We've been to Brazil a few times, you know. But the first time I've been there was 2000, you know.
2000? You've been going there for 6 years now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first time I've been there, you know.
So you go there every year? Every year, really?
No, not really, you know. Never go there every year. I go there last year just to start out business and thing-wise and all them kind of thing there, you know.
So how did your career take off in Brazil? How did it come about?
Well, recording-wise, the music itself, you know, we record with World Sound Record, and him do a lot of promotion down in Brazil.
Right.
You
so
know,
that was your record company, World Sound Record?
World Sound Record was a record company.
That you was with? Are you still with them now?
No,
okay, but they introduced you to Brazil?
Yes, they
and allow your music to be heard?
Yes.
Okay. So what was the first hit song that you had in Brazil?
It was a song called Cheer Up, you know, from the first album where me done for World Sound, you know.
Yes.
That album really done well in Brazil.
Very good, and helped to establish your name.
Yes.
You're telling me the last time when you went to Brazil, it's like, I mean, they sent like a guard for you, a guard of honor and fleets. And you must have been, I mean, just leaving Britain as an ordinary Siddy Ranks here.
Yes.
And you go there to be the top Siddy Ranks.
Yes.
I mean, that must be a great feeling.
That was one of the more wonderful feeling, you know.
So that's this last time you went there, huh?
Yeah, well, every time Siddy Ranks when the always get
you get it bigger and bigger and bigger.
You know, yes.
Tell us, Siddy, I mean,
growing every day.
The majority of us of singers, right? Many of will never play before more than about 1,700. You played, you know, against, you know, you played for, not against, you played for 17,500 people.
Yes.
What was it like, Siddy? Were you nervous?
No.
God.
No.
You mean, you know, say, this is it.
This is it. No, so just go out and do it,
and
you know.
Deal with it.
And just deal with it, you know.
Wow.
And it was nice.
And at the end of the first song, right? At the end of the first song, did you score any goals? You like about it. You know, some is a joke, is bad. You know, so, but how did it? I mean, because I once went to the Hackney Empire, right?
Hey.
And I dared sing Nat King Cole, When I Fall in Love.
Yes.
You know, a cappella.
Yes.
You see at the end of the tune, there was like, if you drop a pin, you could have, and I thought to myself, oh my God, I've messed up. And at the end of it, there was like a rapturous.
Yes.
So tell us about your experience in Brazil after you sang the first song. Tear down the roof.
Tear down the roof, you know. You know what I mean? You know,
and I gave you the inspiration. I gave you the inspiration.
A pure fire, you know.
Is Brazil a place you'd live? Would you live in?
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
What's nice about
everything nice about Brazil? Everything nice about Brazil. It's only that the people don't have no money down there.
Okay.
You know, and you know so well.
The same way all around, I mean, in the Caribbean.
But the people nice same way, you know, without no money.
Do they speak English quite
some of them speak, yeah, some of them speak English, you know. Most of them speak English. But may I tell you?
That's wonderful. I can imagine you know, I must come around your yard and look on some of your footage.
May I tell you?
And feast my eyes.
May I tell you?
Yeah, but next time you go over there, because the man love covering the people's suitcases.
Yeah, say that.
So you gotta find some room for me. Siddy, what are you gonna sing for us next? Because I want to hear some more of that voice of yours, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, what are you gonna sing for us next? And you're gonna give us one touch from the new album, man? I know you haven't finished it yet, but just give me a little touch of a song.
Well, right now, as we say, you know, those album that we done before, as we get back to the new album, those song what we done before, is really taking off certain places. Excellent. Like Africa.
Yeah, tell us about Africa.
Thing, you know, right. Like Africa is really, really, really into.
Well, I understand that is the destination.
Yes.
Which indigenous African countries in the main are you beginning to bud in?
Well, we're talking about Sierra Leone.
Yeah, man.
Zambia.
Yes, man.
And some places in West Africa.
Well, let's hope some of the Ghanaians and Nigerian producers are watching, you know. Yes. I'm going to give you a number to contact the Siddy Ranks because he is coming.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He is here.
I'm telling you.
And he's massive. And he's going to give us a song now, aren't you, Siddy? Go on, Siddy Ranks, ranks it up while I drink my passion tea.
Yeah, you know. So, you know. Well, right now we are singing a next song from the new album. Just a little touch of the new album.
Just a touch, man. Don't give them too much because I'm going to buy that.
You know it, you know, you see what me I say? So, I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready, hey. Ready when you call. Said I hope you are ready. Because I know the wicked must fall.
Absolutely,
you know?
Absolutely. I love those lyrics. And I mean, you write the great majority, you write all your own songs. And
yeah, you know.
Tell me, Siddy, I mean, are you a religious man, Siddy?
In a way, you know. You can feel that coming over every time when you start to sing. Exactly. You can feel them kind of emotion.
You can, because a man who's not conscious in God wouldn't write those kind of lyrics.
I'm saying.
What part does God play in your life, Siddy?
Every part, you know. Japa play every part in my life. You know, every part in my life, Japa play.
Jah is fantastic. You know, us Rastafarians, we refer to the Almighty as some call him Allah, some call him, you know, Yahweh, the Jew man, them. We call him Jah.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's the Rasta.
You'd like a Western lifestyle in Lagos, Nigeria?
Passion, here with me, Errol Hinds on Monday, the 5th of June, 2006. And as I said before, what a splendid day. And indeed, every day is a splendid day, and one has to give thanks to the one and only Almighty Father who created all things and to whom we must give thanks. And of course, we enjoy that interview with Siddy Ranks. I mean, I think Siddy is just a magnificent artist, and he sounds so close, you know, so very much like, you know, Gregory Isaac. Of course, many singers are influenced by other singers, and music is relative anyway, but we wish him well with his new album, and of course, the man is massive